Hey, thanks for joining me again. Today I'm sharing with you my thoughts about the Petzl Actik Headlamp. This headlamp retails for $50 US, and a few different things about it. It has a few different light settings. So you have, I'll show you some of these. It has a, let's see, there's the red. It has a flashing red. And then if you hold it down for 2 seconds, oops, or turn it off and then hold it down. Shit. Okay, turn it off and then hold it down for 2 seconds. It'll switch to white and it'll start at the low white broad beam, which is at 5 lumens, and then you'll get a low, then the medium, and then the high. Oops, low, medium, high, and that at the high beam. Oops, that is at a 300 lumen setting. Or output, I should say, which is plenty bright for pretty much anything you want to do. It has 2 different white lenses here. I'm going to try not to blind you. So it's got this one here is a flood beam, so it'll give you a broad kind of beam. And this one here is a focus beam, so that'll go further distance, which I think it said 90 meters at the 300 lumen setting. The button on this, I'm a big fan of the button on this. It's not going to turn on in your backpack generally. It's got a nice click to it. It's got the tilt. You know, you can adjust the tilt on it as well. The Petzl headlamps, they started making the Petzl ones with this little whistle built into the headband adjuster, which is a cool little touch. I wish I thought of that. It also has, like, on the band, they've made this thing reflective, like the letters and stuff that say Actik. It is compatible with the rechargeable battery that Petzl makes. Something to keep. So this thing comes with 3 AAA Duracell non-rechargeable batteries. You can swap them out for any AAA rechargeable batteries, or you can pair this with the specific Petzl brand USB rechargeable battery. I don't use the rechargeable one made by Petzl, but I do use the 3 AAA rechargeable ones. I find that that's a little bit more functional for me. It's my personal preference. And yeah, overall, awesome headlamp. I've had it for a few months now, probably a couple months now, or who knows by the time you see this video. And I really love it. I've had a bunch of other headlamps in the past, and so far this one's my favorite. The 300 lumens it does everything I want it to do. You could probably get away with a 200 lumen headlamp, and that pretty much did everything I wanted it to do before, but you know, I figured why not get this one. Now, something that a lot of people wonder is what's the difference between the Petzl headlamps and the Black Diamond headlamps. Those are kind of there's a couple other companies that make them, but those are kind of the main 2 players out there. You know, there's some elements of personal preference. What I typically tell people is it's kind of like comparing, no, let's not compare it. Okay, I'll do it. It's kind of like comparing Apple products to Android products. You know, I used to use Apple products, now I use Android products. But with headlamps, you know, I have had... So the Petzl ones are kind of like the Apple ones in that they're super simple to use. The button's not going to... The light's not going to turn on in your pack. For some reason, Petzl started making a lot of their headlamps in weird colors. This one's pretty plain and black, but some of them are just kind of strange looking in my opinion. I think the Black Diamond ones look cooler, but I think that the Petzl ones are a little easier to use, a little bit more functional, simpler. So the Petzl ones, generally, most of them, they have pretty simple settings. The Black Diamond ones have, like, you know, you can fine tune the dimming on, you know, for the output, which I don't know anybody who needs that, and I don't find that I need that in particular. I would rather have simplicity, and you know, another thing. So I also own a Black Diamond headlamp, and one of the reasons I bought this was because I have the Black Diamond Cosmo, and I find that at least on that one, I can't fit the 3 AAA rechargeable batteries into it. It only lets you the AAA the rechargeable AAA batteries. They're shaped a little bit differently from the non-rechargeable AAA batteries, and so I'm not on the black diamond headlamp that I have. I'm not able to actually close the case if I'm using the rechargeable ones. However, on this guy, on the Petzl ones, it's no problem. It fits the rechargeable ones, the rechargeable AAA batteries just fine. So anyway, with all that said, so far this is my favorite headlamp that I've used. I'm a big fan. Some of the other Petzl ones come with like, auto dimming features and stuff like that, but I don't find that I need anything like that. This is more than enough. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll be sure to answer your questions. And please subscribe and like and share if you'd like to. And as it'll help me rank higher in the search rankings, and then more people will be able to benefit from the exacting specific information that I like to share about products. Anyway, thanks for watching.